Hello and welcome to the show. I am here today on GTA 5 with some more racing. I'm not quite sure where we're going over here. We're starting over this way. Apparently, well, Impego was trying to get to the person. There's random T-posing people around the area. Apparently, we're going to start on the dam? I mean, this can only end spectacularly badly for everybody. I mean, this is, as is tradition, to go exploring and find a weird and wonderful places to be able to start the race at. We've got here, it's a little too late for the mayhem. We're probably going to have to reset now, aren't we? We're supposed to go to the 1 minute mark and everyone was on the dam, as is the... Are we going to have a... I think everyone's forgotten there was a race going on, didn't they? Everyone got far too caught up with trying to go exploring and playing with a dam to realise that we're actually supposed to be doing a race. Oh dear, we'll straighten that car up. It's fine. We'll let them back past. We'll let them back past in a second where I'm not about to get run over by absolutely everybody. Wait, we can let them past here. Of course, only one car on the track in front of me and we still managed to hit the damn thing. Liam got a very big slide in the prairie, I think, through all of that one. So we've got a selection of compacts going racing. Today we have, well, I'm in a Ballista, there's a few Ballistas around, there's a Panto, there's the Izzy, there's a couple of Rhapsodies in this one, or that one's up onto its side. We're going to try and maybe get a slipstream down towards the inside. It's not quite going to work just yet in getting past. Maybe, well, maybe. We got a little bit too bobbled on the curb there, didn't quite get the line. Oh, correct! Oh, that's not what we needed. That's a very big fly through the air. Yeah, a little too many cars in a little bit of a narrow space led to some problems. I think it is safe to say there were some problems in that one. We're all going to line up. Now, overtaking around this circuit, it's not too bad at all, actually. There are some bigger braking zones. There are some areas for slipstream. Not going to be crazy slipstream passes. Here is a good opportunity for overtaking. The downside to this is an overtaking opportunity. There's about 3 different lines through here that can work and can still carry you good speed. So, you know, when I'm trying to overtake a car ahead, I might end up going for a line that's sort of converging line with someone behind. You've always got to be careful with that kind of hairpin. At the moment, we have ended up across the nose of the grey car. We are going to get going again. Thankfully, in all of that, it's just everyone's sort of battling for that bit of slipstream, and all it takes is a little bit of a knock in the wrong place, and around it goes. Now, not ideal, but we know how dangerous it was going too wide through there before. Personally, I would not be keen for going for a too wide through that chicane if I can avoid it. We can have a dive up the inside. Now, the run to the finish line, it's not the biggest run. It's not the biggest run to the line whatsoever. So on that final lap, that sprint to the finish is going to be an interesting one. Is the Rhapsody going to... Oh, the purple car. Oh, the purple car got a lot of speed and then could not make it work through the chicane. It carried so much speed on the way in, but it was not going to be enough to do all that... I say do all that much. It wasn't going to be enough to... I was going to have to get past, sorry, but not going to have enough grip to deal with that on the other side. Can I get some slipstream off somebody? Anybody, preferably? A little bit too far back. Me and Gliscrash will work together a smidge. Now, I'm happy to do that. At the moment, at the end of the day, we want to be in the fight for the lead at the end of the race, not fight for 6th for the remainder of this race. So yeah, we'll work together. We'll do sort of the slipstream slingshot forwards when we can. So not really going to fight for position all that much, and that helps me out. That clears some cars out of the way. I mean, they'll get back going again. There's only a minor spin, but it's enough to get us past. It'll probably lose you 4 or 5 places in all of that. This is going to try exactly the same move that I did last time around. A little bit further back on this particular run. It doesn't quite make it stick. We are almost to that lead group here. As the Panto is... I mean, the Panto is doing well. We've got a half-decent mixture of cars up at the front. We've got a Panto, Ballista, one of the Izzies. There is me with the second of the Ballistas, and then there is the... Oh, that's a twitch from the Mini. And there's the Rhapsody behind. If we just go super wide through here, it's maybe a little bit too wide, trying to keep up momentum. I was actually going to try and get some slipstream. I made a complete hash of that one. Ignore me, that was a terrible piece of driving. We're still in the draft, so it doesn't matter, because we'll pull back up towards them a little bit. Can I do anything here, though? Well, we're going to go to the outside. We're going to get this mega run on the outside. I'm going to try to get it slowed for this corner. It's just a never-ending corner, really, around there. Now it's going to be turn to be side by side through that chicane once more. Not quite a 3 wide though this time around, which is good. Can we... Oh, we got to push forward. You definitely don't want to be giving the Mini a little nudge. That's an oversteery car at the best of times, let alone if it gets some assistance going into a corner. Panto leads the way so far. The Panto is a surprisingly quick car. I mean, we joke about it, but it is actually a pretty good car. The thing is, it will try and kill you at some point. It's almost guaranteed that the Panto is going to try and kill you at some point because it's got such a tiny wheelbase and rear-wheel drive that all it takes is one little corner and it's going to twitch. And that's never a good thing. Oh, we've almost got that converging lines going on the hairpin there, as we see the variety of different options you could take. Unfortunately for me, I'm going to just lose out of the slipstream here, aren't we? Yep. Didn't get any of the toe on the way up the hill. Didn't really have much opportunity to do anything, although we get a really good run through this corner. He's going to maybe put me to the inside. I'm going to have to back out of that one. It's one of those, the gap in there is always going to close. The only thing that's going to happen if I stick my nose there is we're going to spin the Mini. So we are not going to go for that one. Oh, and the Mini got in trouble. Through the chicanes are just, you can go side by side through the chicanes. It's just super dangerous if you try. Now, we have got to stop fighting like this, basically. We are going to allow the lead pair to run away if we're not careful. I mean, you can see, despite catch-up and slipstream and all of that, because we've been fighting so viciously for the last couple of laps, the front two, I mean, they've been having their own fight as well, but they've not been losing as much time as we have. You can see through one corner there, actually, where I'm in clean air. Me and Chris are going to be going this way. Longbow's going to come with us a little bit as well. We can just make that time up. We are too far back, though, for any slipstream. It's helping me massively that they're stuck side by side, because no one's getting any draft when they're like that. Grey car's going to look to the outside, but you're not going to really find much out there, I don't think. Well, might still get a half-decent run. Now we've got a draft as well in here. We're going to go 3 wide. It is very much a 3 wide through here now. I'm going to try duck. I've never really seemed to get much luck on this inside line. You do not want to be around. Oh, God, there's bumps from both corners. We get away with it. We're still in one piece. The Panto's in the middle of the pack now. It's going to have to see what it can do in traffic. It's probably more difficult to drive in traffic, I would imagine. Here we go. Big toes, and that would be enough. That would be enough to put us into, well, it must give us a victory if that had been the final lap. I mean, slipstream pass towards the line is doable, but you're really, it's on the limit of being doable. I think I saw Glister got the tiniest of tags. Saw a sideways Rhapsody in the background, so that is probably not going to be playing a part in the end of this race unless something very, very drastically goes wrong. Not impossible, but a little bit unlikely. All right, we're going to have Panto come past. We're also going to have one of the ballistas to the outside through there. Some defending going on from the Panto, although it might not matter too much if the ballista gets past both of us. Just give a little list of bumps. We're all going to be wanting this drop. I mean, the thing is, if you've got 2 cars heading towards the line, maybe you can try and manipulate where you are to an extent. Well, you can still manipulate where you are now in terms of where you want to be for a slipstream pull to the finish line. However, the effect it has is so different because there's so many cars now going for these drafts. We have got a very good run down here. It's not quite going to be enough, is it? It might still be enough. I think Danger Man got it. I think the Mini got it. I don't even know where I finished. There is so many cars battling there, and I don't know who got in the right place at the right time. I'm not sure. It was Danger Man got it. Just. Danger Man, the Izzy, got the lot of us to the finish line. Brazen ended up in 4th out of all of that one. I thought I had it. I really, really thought I had it. And apparently not. Well, that has been an interesting race. It's a good start. It's a very good start indeed. I guess second's not too bad. So, for our second race around this circuit, I have got a fugitive. We're driving some sedans. There is a small selection of sedans we've got to choose from here. So we've got a fugitive. There's a Primo. There's the Glendale, I think, is in this race. Warrener is here. I think the fugitive is kind of a safe choice. This is likely to be a fairly decent car. So hopefully we will stand a good chance. Oh, somebody hit the tyre bundle. I did give space. You saw me give space on the inside. I think it was just a little mistake. It's easy to do. It's really easy to do through those sort of chicanes. I love that kind of corner. I've talked about it many times. I'm a big fan of the kind of high-speed, risky chicanes. However, there is, of course, a downside to them. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong, especially if it goes wrong out of second place in front of the entire pack. We're going to get a draft all the way down here. Now, we should be flat out through there, no problems. Don't hit the inside wall. That would be bad. You know, someone's going to roll off of that. Probably me. Quite possibly me at some point. We've got quite a big group of cars here. Now, of course, with the slipstream, with the catch-up on, you know, if you can stay in the draft, a lot of cars actually are going to be able to run relatively quickly. Around here, I was doing a nice sweeping line, although by the looks of it, everybody had problems anyway back there, so me taking that nice sweep, what is going on behind? There's madness going on behind. No one's really in the right direction or anything back there. They have 5 and 6 wide. I mean, works for me. I can run away at the front in relative calm. It's not going to stay that way, of course. I am very well aware we are not going to get to stay out here in the relative calm for the entire way. But I've got to make the most of the escape away at the front while we can. I mean, this is a fairly wide track in plenty of places. 4 and 5 wide is, well, I mean, it physically fit is never the best idea, especially not when everyone's trying to get to the braking zone. And I was pretty sure there was a car going sideways down the road. I mean, that's not going to help your lap time particularly. Not at all. What do we got chasing us? So it looks like Glendale is... I think it's Glendale, if I remember correctly. We've got one of them in second. Or is it a Warrener, actually? Might be a Warrener. We've got a classic car in second at the moment. Is leading that big gaggle of vehicles. Now, if they work together, they will catch me very, very quickly. Because with that many cars, you can almost be constantly slipstreaming off somebody, constantly passing and slingshotting your way forward. And I'm... Ooh, is that some rain I see? About to say I'm not that far away. Now this is going to get interesting. Oh, how many laps we got to go? Oh. Okay. So, the rain is starting to fall. Why is this going to become a challenge? Well, the surface that you see us driving on, not here, this is a normal stunt prop. However, there are a couple of bits that is a concrete prop that doesn't have very much grip. The way it's coded, I believe somebody told me it's coded to have like the same grip levels as dirt, and when it gets wet we then get even less grip going on. So basically we're about to have a slidey time. We're about to have a slidey time going on through this, I think it's this sort of stuff here, possibly. Yeah, we're about to have some fun racing around in the it's been a while since we've had a weather affected race in GTA 5. We're going to dive underneath everybody here, which will, well, let's say it'll work. Yeah, it wouldn't work for a run to the finish line. Maybe this isn't the prop that's crazy slippy when wet. There is one, and this I was expecting a little bit more movement, but I guess perhaps these are fairly sensible cars in some ways. Yeah, I don't know. There is a prop that gives you a lot of sliding around basically when it pours with rain. We're going to be side by side with a Primo. I might be able to cut underneath it here. That's what we're going to go for. Actually, not a bad pass. The Primo was out very, very wide. We've got a good shot through there. That's what I was talking about in terms of lines. You've got to be very careful with. That line there is great. You can carry a lot of speed, but if somebody's on a sort of a wider line, they can end up in your rear corner and spin you really easily. Now, I did that because I didn't think there were very many other cars around us, and I would be free to do that. Just got a load of understeer now going on in this. We just turned the car, and nothing happened through there. Well, that's a little bit of rain, I guess, going on. I presume this vehicle's rear-wheel drive. I don't actually know. It's certainly got a lot of if it was rear-wheel drive, I feel like it must be moving around. It would be moving around so much more than it currently is. Because it's I'm pretty much flat out of all of these corners and don't really care. Gliska has got past now, and we are going to have this big train of vehicles. We're still going to be battling with the Primo through here. Oh, Primo got a wiggle on through there. Oh, Longboy's got an apostrophe into the battle. Yes, there is an apostrophe here. Yes, I know it's called the Asterope, but I shall forever call it the apostrophe. Why not? It's an unusual name, and that's what my brain read the first time I saw the name. So it shall forever be the apostrophe. Oh, we're going to be able to do an overtake here. We might be able to... Oh, I wanted to go around the outside, but Gliska just didn't have the grip anyway. I probably wouldn't even have known where I was thinking of putting my car, but as the rain is falling, the grip is going away, and that is going to potentially lead to more mistakes. Easier to miss... saying these braking zones, easier to miss turnings, and you'll try to carry the speed that you were carrying through a corner in the in the dry. You try to carry that in the wet, and it's not going to end so well. That's what I was talking about there with the converging line sort of thing. We kind of saw it a bit on that, with me being on that wider line, kind of swinging in, and there happening to be a car on a much, much tighter line. Very easy to get into trouble. Now, no real harm done in this, aside from we've both lost time. Oh, I should have been up over there. Stinty's caught up, and we are probably going to have more cars. He is about to get very busy, I feel, going on. Because if I'm the leader, I kind of almost don't want to... Oh, that's a bit too wide. I don't want to leave that big gap open. I don't want to have that risk that something can torpedo me. So we play a little bit safer, perhaps, in some of these corners. Whoop. Resetting. We're going to defend down here. I guess we can. I think it's not going to... Whoa, not going to work. I think the Warrener may be struggling with grip in these corners. It's very early on the brakes, and then we got accordion bumped forward regardless of where we had gone on the brakes. This is about to go mad, I think, with a couple of laps to go. No, one more lap to go here. Oh. Well, something's going to happen. This many cars do not generally stay together for a lap of the race. It is a short lap. It isn't the most demanding lap I've ever come across. It's a fun lap. It's a good circuit to drive. It doesn't have any sort of crazy, truly ridiculous corners, which is good for actual proper racing. Oh, they both bumped each other. They were both going wide, I think, up there. Glisco, being unfortunately stuck on the outside, ends up copying the worst of it. We're going to take a tight line through there. Somebody's going to probably follow us, and hairpin, there was a tangle again. Stinty wants to go alongside. Now, I'm almost okay with being passed here. There is a reason for this. I say there's a reason for this. We are going to want a slipstream run to the finish line, unless we can be really far away, which maybe we could. I don't think we're going to, but we want that slipstream run to the finish line here, although giving up track position is always a big gamble. I actually thought Dangerman was in a fugitive. I was wrong. Yeah, he's in a apostrophe as well. Alright, one more corner to go. Now, Dangerman's in a good... I actually braked way too early through there. I'm an idiot. We are either going to be at the perfect place for a mega tow. I think we left it too late. I was too slow on the way into that final corner. I messed it up myself. Oh! Foolish by me. And I know exactly what I did. I'm annoyed at myself because I've completely beaten that. I should have been braver. I should have been braver on the brakes. I was a little too early. I guess I was kind of focusing on making sure I got a good run out the other side or something. Whatever it was that I was thinking, it was wrong. We end up second. Yeah, we got the tow, but it was too little too late. The Asterope gets third. Not a bad showing for that. The Primo was up in fourth. So there was that. Whoopsie. There we go. Fastest lap would go to Ewan in 6th with that fugitive. Longbow fell to 8th in all of this. So a couple of cars got a little bit unlucky in that lead group, got tangled up. But, yeah, there we go. That is going to be it for this video. This was, yes, some good fun, some good racing. Just didn't quite, I got 2 seconds, just didn't quite go our way in the end. Thank you very much to Level 8 Food Source for building this wonderful track. And of course, thank you all very much for watching. That, though, is going to be it from me. Until next time, goodbye.